live? Alright, we live, Jay? We live.
And we're where?
We are For the Culture. This is a very special episode because they done put me behind the bar, which means I'm about to get drunk and I'm about to let them do their thing. So y'all chime in, say what need to be said, do what you need to do, ask the questions that need to be asked. Again, we here with the lovely Miss Tiffany Woods, with the lovely Miss Melanie Love. We got security here, so we ain't got to worry about her getting what they say, Newburgish or whatever it be. We ain't got to worry about that today. All we worried about is spreading some love and spreading some positivity. So I'm gonna let y'all get into it. Drinks.
No, I'm good.
No, thank you. It's hot outside today.
We're not at Elson, so I'm good.
Okay.
So I will be interviewing Miss Tiffany Woods, and I do have some questions for her that were emailed to me. I'm gonna start by asking her, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, for those who don't know?
So for the people that don't know me, my name is Tiffany Woods. I have 2 kids. I'm the owner of Attractive Cosmetics, which is a makeup line, and I also sell hair extensions. People don't know that I'm a military brat. I was actually born in Michigan, so I'm not from Maryland. And I'll let y'all, get to the question.
How long was you in Michigan? I didn't know that.
Since I was a baby, I was born in there. There's a military base there in Marquette, Michigan. My parents both were in the service. So I would say probably till about 3rd grade. That's when I moved here.
You know some different languages there?
No, I know a little bit of Spanish, but no.
Hola.
Como esta?
So I do have another question. How did you come up with the name of your business?
So it started off as an Instagram name when Instagram first started. It was Attractive Aquarius. And when I ended up getting pregnant with my 2nd child, I just completely got off social media, period. But I wanted to keep that attractive part once I started, deciding that I was going to make a brand for myself.
Why you get on social media?
I just got to a point where I wanted privacy.
Sir. Can I let y'all know? I'm gonna let y'all know something. God ain't finished with me yet. I cuss, and if you don't like that, y'all might wanna, go ahead and log off right now, cause he about to make me.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit back. I'm gonna drink.
So, Tiffany, I do, and I will be looking at my phone because I got the questions down, and they're gonna be sending them to us. We're gonna be trying to read what y'all say to us as well. But I do have, so excuse me, Tiffany, I am reading from the phone. Another question, I heard you was releasing a book.
Yes.
That's true?
That is true.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about that, or you don't want to?
I can tell just a tad bit. I'm going to be releasing a book. It'll be coming out in October.
Okay.
It's kind of like a memoir / journal through my transition of growth to becoming who I am right now. It's going to share some stories and some things I went through some that people know and a lot that people don't know about me. And I want to reach young girls who are still finding themselves. Basically, my journey through self-love to self-love.
Okay. So we heard you were married before, and there was some domestic violence in that relationship. Is that an area we can touch on, or?
Yeah, we can definitely touch on that. That's the past, so I don't mind sharing. I was married to a guy in the military.
That's your first marriage?
That was my only marriage. I've only been married once. Been proposed to plenty of times. Married once. Yeah. I chose the wrong one. I chose the wrong one. But nah, you live and you learn. But yeah, there was some domestic violence.
How long did the marriage last?
We were together 4 years. The marriage only lasted a couple months.
So you were together for a few years, and y'all got
4 years.
4 years. Y'all got married.
And all hell broke loose.
Okay, so what in that what in the marriage? What did you see in the marriage that you didn't see when y'all were going together?
He was.
For him to.
You remember that show on the Discovery ID that was called Who the Bleep Did I Marry? He was like the perfect dude before we got married.
It's like the snap, like they do all of that. They killed the people. Or whatever.
Yeah, and that's why I knew I had to leave.
Lifetime.
Yeah, it almost like that. But
I'll tell Rika to go on.
Don't do that.
But yeah, so he changed, and it was more like he tried to own me, like I didn't have contact with none of my friends out here. None of my family like I used to. Just things changed, and I don't like to be controlled.
And y'all had no children together?
We didn't have any.
Okay, so that brings me to my next question.
Okay.
And I'm going to apologize in advance.
Hold up, did y'all completely just cut ties? I mean, because I just know, like, when you break up with a marriage, do y'all still like, hey, what's up?
In the beginning, no, I still talk to all his family. We're cool.
Because this was in Texas, right?
Yeah, we moved from Texas to Georgia.
Okay.
Together. He can see my social media. He can see the glow up. He's reached out, to see, to say what he had to say, but it ain't no bad blood.
Oh. So I'm going to backtrack that.
Don't let my homeboy kick your ass. Keep inboxing and shit.
Oh no, I don't.
I got some of that too.
Oh God.
So I noticed, and while we on this subject, I'm nosy, y'all. Unfortunately, I don't have the screenshot. I mean, I can make a call. Don't play with me.
Yeah.
So I did see where you had mentioned. I'm not gonna say no name. Where you had an incident where you were hospitalized and it was a near-death experience. Do you want to touch on that? Because I see that you took it down. I noticed you took it down like
it was causing issues. People were more concerned about who did it than what happened. So I was just making that post for people to understand that you don't know what people are going through. Every picture I post is a beautiful picture of myself, so they don't have no idea what's going on in the background. They think life is all peaches and cream when 2 days before that picture, I had something traumatic happen to me in my daughter. So, yeah. I ain't gonna touch too much on that.
Okay,
yeah, because it's still a sensitive subject. It's over. It's over. But that was very traumatic for my daughter because she's seen it. You know what I'm saying? She was scared of the person. It caused issues between people.
Your people and his people.
Not even that, because people were shocked because we were real close. Like, when he was away, we was cool. Like, we was cool. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So I was told that you gave birth to 3 children.
3 children.
But you have 2 now. So one of them passed away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. You want to talk about that?
We can talk about that. So my first born, it was a boy. His name was Tyler. I actually had him with JR, who was the host on here. That was our first born. There were some complications. I went into labor early. And it's crazy. It was Friday the 13th, October 13th. I had him on the 14th, but I'm just like, I don't like Friday the 13th. But yeah, I ended up losing my baby.
Okay, so it was complications.
Complications.
Damn, how did that affect you mentally?
Oh, that made me so angry because I knew people who were having abortions or people who ain't take good care of their kids. Like I'm saying, we had the crib, we had everything ready for our baby. We had a baby shower, all that. So for that to happen, and then I'm a strong woman of faith. So I knew there was complications. I just didn't know when the baby was gonna come and how things were gonna transpire. But there was a chance that the baby wasn't gonna live. That's what nobody really knows.
So you was told prior to it happening
that there was a chance and I could terminate it early, but
you didn't want to do that. So speaking of JR, I did not know that.
That's my dog.
Yeah. I did not know that you used to date JR. So I want to ask you a question. Were you with him at the time of his accident?
I was with him, yes. Matter of fact, that was 3 months after our baby passed away.
So he got shot after.
3 months after.
Mentally, what did that do to you?
That was just another blow. Like, I wasn't even healed from losing our child.
How old were you when this happened?
18. I was 18 years old.
So all of this in the midst of 18, not even 21.
No.
So how did his accident? Because y'all was still together.
We were still together. That was a traumatic experience as well. That was something hard. I was in school for criminal justice. That was hard. So we didn't know where he was. I had talked to him the night before, and I'm like, we talked on the phone. I'm like, you on your way home, etc. He never come home, and I don't play that not coming home shit. So he didn't come home, so I woke up in the morning, I'm calling his sister, I'm calling everybody, nobody's heard from him. And so I'm like, I'm about to start calling the hospital, I'm calling his friends, nobody's heard from him. I called one hospital, the CG shock trauma, and I'm like asking, you can't ask questions like that. People they can't give you information over the phone when people got shot like that because they don't know what, somebody's looking to see if the job's done, what's what. So when I called, they were like, we can't take that information, but I think you need to get up here. So me and his sister go up there, everybody, is freaking out, whatever. And then when we get up there and we see what it really is, that shit was crazy.
I remember that.
Because I was talking about,
I was
what
actually
happened
in the prison system, and that sent like a shockwave to everybody. I remember so many dudes was in that joint like hurting, and for real like going in on the guards because it was like a mental thing. But JR good nigga, so it was like damn, that hurt a lot of people.
So is he still involved with?
JR is still involved in my life. We actually are just coming back around. We go through these spats where, like any friendship, but he's a great man. My kids love him.
Now, do he owe you any boots? Because he still owe me some
He don't owe me anything.
I remember that.
He ran over my boots, y'all. I want my boots. Somebody tag JR. What is it? John Cole? Henry Cole. Tag Henry Cole and say Pig from Newburgh is asking about our boots. Please.
Yeah, but no, he's still around.
Yeah.
Good dude.
That's
my kids love him. My kids love him.
That's expected. That's the type of dude he is. So I don't want a lot of these questions I'm skipping over because I don't want you to talk too much about it because you got a book.
Cause y'all nosy as shit, for real. Ask me them questions. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Don't ask me about my life.
See, that's why you can't have.
And I don't mind. I'm an open book because I'm who I am now because of all the things I'm doing. I don't care.
So I'm gonna ask you this too. How do you feel about your daughter having a sister and they're only 5 months apart?
At first, that was crazy. That tells a lot.
And a lot of people don't know
I
that.
gotta understand this because I didn't know that women could have babies 5 months apart. So
so Tiffany has a baby daddy who got 2 baby mamas, a typical man.
Typical?
Yeah. I know plenty of men that had 2
people
pregnant at the same time, so
keep me up on there and not her.
Tiffany's the father of Tiffany's daughter. We're gonna specify that the father of Tiffany's daughter had 2 women pregnant at the same time. Now, is your daughter older?
My daughter is older, 5 months older.
So 2 women pregnant at the same time. Tiffany's daughter is older. How do you feel about that? How did you feel? Were y'all in a relationship?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it was just like y'all was fucking. Sorry.
That's what it was. And then after I told him I was pregnant, he had a girlfriend. Yeah. And I laughed. He told me, he came to tell me, he got a girlfriend. I'm like, he probably thought I was crazy as shit because I started busting out laughing. And he was like, and I'm like, well, you got some time to tell her because I'm not killing my baby. So that's what that is. Yeah.
So how's the relationship now?
Oh, me and the other baby mama, we talk more than I talk to him, and I get her daughter. Our kids are very close.
Hold on. Repeat that.
Oh, me and her are cordial. I get her daughter. They have a relationship. My kid and her kid have a relationship. Now it wasn't always like that for the people that who know me.
That's
it wasn't always like that, but yeah.
So what about the baby daddy though? Like,
I mean, he's around,
let's not
but
leave him out the picture here.
Well, she just said that she talked to the other baby mama more than she talked to the father. So that's self-explanatory. But
So I'm just trying
but
to
we not. And that's no shade to the dad. I'm just saying she just explained it
I guess
a little bit.
All right, I'll be done.
Sip your drink.
So yeah, it's no bad blood.
Okay.
But
So
hold up,
is he
though,
active?
So like, hold up,
Do you know?
when you found out that he was, was y'all still in a relationship together?
They was never in a relationship.
Oh, so it was another
You
relationship.
listening? They was
I was just divorced, and I actually lost my boyfriend in a motorcycle accident. So I was running around.
Damn, you
running
bad
around.
up something?
No, that's what I started feeling like, because it was like, but like I'll get to that later on. Like I feel like God was trying to open my eyes to a lot of stuff. I was just dabbling. Shut up. I was dabbling, and I wasn't nowhere around my ex when he passed away. You know what I'm saying? He was in a motorcycle accident with his friend. They both died out of
Run, Smurf. No, I'm playing.
Shit, they tried to run him off.
Nobody going nowhere.
They tried to run him off. All kinds of stuff. Yeah.
So it says we all have a past, and one of our viewers want to know, will you tell your daughter about the fast lifestyle that young Tiffany lived with her fast tail friends?
Of course I will. Like I always say, that's a part of how I got here. Like I don't live like that no more. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I was lost, and I can admit to that. I can't speak for the old friends, but when you grow and you start loving yourself, things change. How can my daughter learn from anything if I don't have any stories to tell her what I went through? And I'm not gonna hide or sugarcoat nothing, because when you sugarcoat stuff, that's how stuff,
You found out the hard way.
And I'd rather her learn, straight up.
Are they old friends, or are you still?
Most of them are old friends.
So how do
Some of them are still right beside me, but you grow apart.
And is that because I know like with females, it's always like.
It's a main shit that
So I just want to know, like,
that push out.
Is that are you being real? I always know. So like, is that something with you, or is that something with them? Or
It's on both. It's on both ends. Most of my friends, though, this is what's crazy. What I always tell everybody. I've been all around the world. All the friends that don't live in Waldorf, Maryland, are still my friends to this day from child. Now, when I came back here and started being, tight and doing things, that
glow up.
Yeah, the glow up. People didn't like that, and you go to the source. As my friend, I'm not in no competition with none of my friends.
Right.
I don't even think about competing. That's like not me. Otherwise, other people think it's a competition.
Right, we're not supposed to compete with each other, man.
Yeah,
We're supposed to push each other to be better.
And I'm the type of person, I'm speaking on how I feel. I don't care what your name do on the streets or whatever. Like, you my friend, I should be able to say whatever I want to, and it shouldn't be a problem. We can either get over it or not.
Right.
And I addressed some things with certain people, and it just went how it went. And that's what it is.
And it ended the friendship.
And friendship breakups are worse than real breakups, especially when they know your secrets or they've been by you 15 years or longer. That shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty sure.
I ain't got no like friendship breakups. Like dudes, like I don't know.
Well, I think that's more of a female thing, because you see that all the time.
But I never understood that. I got one best friend. One best friend.
You got friends for real?
George Martin?
Just that's why I only have one.
Oh,
I have one best friend.
But make sure.
And that's it.
Oh, that's Big J. Alright, Big Homie. I know who it is now. I know your kids don't even like it. I know them.
My best friend is Shalita Miller. Anybody out here can say, oh, we knew she was going to say that. Like, I don't have no best friend. I got
who Shalita Miller is.
See? That's why. I don't play about her. So nobody knows her, which is a good thing.
Yes, it definitely is.
So I keep her to myself, you know. We could talk for years, not talk for years.
And still pick
and
up.
bounce back.
That's how it is with my...
And look, that's for real. That's how it is with dudes. Like, I don't have to talk to my mans like all the time. I can talk to him 6 months from now, and it's gonna still be the same love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I can talk to him every day. It's still gonna be the same love. Like with females, it's like.
But I have some friends like that. I don't talk to them all day. I got friends in Vegas, friends in
But
Texas.
you just said that they're not in Charles County. It must be like a Maryland thing. Or
I feel like it is a Maryland thing.
You know, Maryland thing, that shit all over. It's just y'all.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, because she in their presence, like, you're in their
because when I was away, we was
fine.
good.
That's because you were here.
Well, go back to Texas and watch how them females.
I always go back. It ain't nothing. We like, it's love. I went back for a family reunion. Hung out.
Well, y'all females in Charles County need to get it together.
Don't say Charles County. Say Maryland.
Say Newburgh. I mean,
You gonna make me ask me?
Sorry.
My bad.
Don't come for Newburgh. This is a...
People don't believe in tithing. I do. And
I don't.
I know, and I'm gonna share my reason. So I tithe 10% of every dollar I make. Now last year, I made close to like $20,000. That's not a lot. This is just off my business. You know, I can't wait to be saved. I make $100,000 of it. $20,000 for the whole year off my business. In 3 months, just April just passed. March just passed.
So tax.
I was already I was just at $15,000. I tithed off of everything. So you tell me. It's
just the beginning of the year.
It's just the beginning of the year, and I'm almost past what I made for the whole
I'm just saying,
year.
I do need a loan, so we gonna talk about that after.
So what I'm saying is like, it's all your purpose, but I trust God. Like I trust God, like with everything. And you know, everybody believes in whatever they believe in. But even when I know I got bills and everything to do, I still give my 10%. That's what I say every time I put it in. Lord, I trust you. You know what I need to do, and guess what? Checks mysteriously be coming in the mail. People be cash at me, and not for business or nothing. Like every need is taken care of.
Living right.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn how right I'm living. Y'all church is not getting.
Guess what? I don't give it to the church. I give it to people who can't afford the food. People who can't. You don't have to tithe just to
Can't afford food. Well, pass that shit over to me.
I give it to people who can't.
2,000. That's 10%.
I give it to orphans, homeless people. No, you're not hurting. You got a roof over your head.
You gotta watch those type of people, though.
What's those type of people? You gotta watch them New Birds people.
I need.
I'm just saying, like, I'm in just as much need as the people in church that be.
But guess what? I just feel like,
so you
what's
go to
meant for
church?
you? I do go to church. Not every Sunday, but I do go to church.
You have a faithful church that you go to?
One that I plan on joining.
Okay.
You know, I gotta be committed. I gotta get committed. I feel like I don't have to be in church every time I have a relationship with God.
Yeah.
God,
Right.
He showed me that He's real. So you know, I read my word. I listen to messages, and I just know when I pray and like it's a sincere prayer, and He knows my heart. That thing is worked out, and it's never failed. And you know, to each his own. I don't knock nobody's religion or nobody what they believe. Some people don't believe in God, and I'm cool with that. I'm not here to try to force you on, but I know what I've experienced. And all these occasions where I should have been dead or something happened to me. Because there's situations I should have been dead, and not just that one that I told you about. But I'm here for a reason.
Is that in the book?
It is in it. Mm-hmm.
That damn book. We might have to. I
gotta
want the
get
first
the book.
copy to come out.
You gotta get
I'm going to give you a free copy.
Alright. Oh shit. Now,
That's
that's my 10%. Is that my 10%?
That's your tax.
What I told you
You
is,
autograph.
okay,
Yes,
I told you is
world.
stop giving stuff away free.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know. I'm
Just free. Like we like to say, as
But guess what? Let me
we like
tell
free
y'all.
stuff.
But
We
which
like
I
free
don't know that that's a write-off by me giving him this book. This interview is a write-off. Like say for my gas that I had to put in my car. Everything. I'm so business
Look,
minded and
that's
stuff.
what
When
now.
I go,
Really
anywhere I go, I
understand.
took my kids on a vacation just to
How's that time for you?
Okay, so I took my kids on a vacation to Disney. I got a photo shoot done. Wrote that whole trip off. Did you guys know that you can pay your kids up to $6,000 a year?
Pay your kids?
Just to say, my mommy has a business that makeup, check it out. Here's her card.
Damn.
There's so many ways that I could, I'm gonna have to, that'll be another
Yeah,
session another
go
time.
get another, go write another.
You know what I'm saying? Every little thing I do, when I sit down and have dinner with my boyfriend and my kids and everything, I'm like, so I got an event here. We talk about it. What y'all think? Should I put just hair on here or should I do this? That's a write-off.
So they more involved than we think.
Yeah.
Like you actually sit down and you talk to them about
Everywhere I go, anything that I can write off. Where did I go the other day? And I had to pay something. But I told her, you like hair and makeup? Here's my card. Check it out. I think I was paying a ticket or something. Guess what?
You written it off.
There's so much stuff you can write off. My gas, like, y'all just don't even know.
Anything
Like,
dealing with your business?
anything dealing with my business.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So speaking of your business, what's all of this right
So
here?
this is my makeup. So I specialize, like my main thing is lipsticks. I'm obsessed with lipsticks. That's my main thing. I have everything, a variety of makeup, cosmetics.
What are some of your top sellers?
My top sellers, this is one. This is a chocolate color. You know about it. This is Thrill. It's a lip velvet, so it's a matte lipstick.
Yes.
It's so bomb. What is this? This is Prize. This is one of my top sellers as well.
Don't look at me. I don't know what that shit is.
No, but it's lip velvet. I have the regular traditional lipstick.
You gotta try to sell that.
This color's magic. This sells like crazy too. It's like a grayish color with glitters and stuff. This sells really good. My newest products are my lip gloss. I have lip gloss, eyebrows. You know, that's one thing, eyebrows.
What's that? Show me what that is. It don't look too good. Goddamn domino.
Okay, so look, so you know how everybody be doing their eyebrows.
Right.
This is my rebound.
Yeah.
It's the rebound too.
That's her favorite. So this is a brow pomade. If y'all are familiar with Anastasia's brow dip, y'all know this is some good shit. So I would compare this to that. This is for the girls that love doing their eyebrows. It's it's like a gel, like you dip it in. Do your eyebrows however you want.
So I see it's darker. Do you have multiple shades?
I have 6 different shades of this, so you can choose from. Then I also have the same. This one is actually a powder for people who don't want it dark like this, like how mine are, or whatever. They just want it lighter and softer. It's the same thing, just a different powder formula. Lip gloss, that's what I have on there. I don't know if y'all can still see it, but it's just a clear lip gloss for women who don't wear makeup and that want to support me or want an everyday to-go lip gloss.
Right.
Highlight, this is on my face. And then let me tell you, every product name is a synonym of the word attractive.
Okay.
So,
Meaning, yeah, go ahead.
So, what do attractive things do? They catch your eye, they keep you enticed, they reel you in to want to find out more. So that's all in it. Every name has is a synonym of the word attractive.
Now, what would you like? Cause like I'm just looking like that's a lot of makeup. So
Yeah.
is this like?
This is nothing.
What?
But
I just want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Do you wear
you
makeup?
wear all-
Oh, I don't wear makeup every day. A lot of people probably think I do because most of my pictures, that's pretty much, unless they say bare makeup, no whatever challenge, I put a picture of me, no makeup or whatever. Every day, Monday through Friday at work, I don't have no makeup on, I have lip
You
gloss.
say at work.
At work. But I'm at work. Oh yeah, I still have my full-time job. I'm using my full-time job to finance my dream, so when this takes off, I don't have to work for
Now you
nobody
say
no
that's
more.
not a lot of makeup, but that's a lot of makeup. Alright, so I got like an issue when I see like females out here with like, they caked up looking like clowns.
Yeah.
You know,
They going to cough.
you know,
Yeah, coffee ready.
like what's up with that? Like, do you think that, like, how do you feel about it? I mean, being a makeup artist, you know, how do you feel about females that just like,
Do too much?
yeah.
You know how Kanye says he's an artist and he's sensitive about shit? That's how a lot of MUAs are. You can't tell MUA, that's a makeup artist. That's another,
Y'all can't be doing that. Y'all speaking Chinese.
well, some of these people know what I mean. So, you know, you can just tell them if you're getting your face done. I don't like it heavy. I don't want to look like this, whatever. Because I feel like when it's heavy like that, you look like a drag queen and stuff like that. I just prefer it to be subtle, soft. The lips can always pop. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Now, certain people cannot wear, because then you will be looking like a clown or something.
A lot of y'all be looking like clowns for real. In fact, from this point
You wanna
forward, if you look like a clown, I'm gonna grab your nose and say oink oink. I ain't doing it no more.
But yeah, I don't wear makeup unless I'm like, it's for, like I sell makeup, so people have to see me in it. So my pictures you see on social media, a lot of them with makeup.
Now, do you do
No,
your
I
own
look like a
makeup?
clown though.
No, your makeup looks really good. Do you do your own makeup?
No,
or do you have
I
somebody-
mean, if it's somewhere light or whatever, like now, yes, I did my own makeup.
So you did this.
I did
yourself.
this right before I came down here. I was at work, bare face, came down, put my makeup on, to come down here.
So why do you pay somebody else to do your makeup if you can do this?
Well, she's just extravagant. No, but her work is amazing. I love her. Like, I met her off the Humble one time, and she was just starting off, and I believed in her. Like, I'm like, girl, you want to do this thing. And when I tell you this girl, like, she does a lot of people's faces. Like, this girl is amazing.
So who does your makeup? Can you tell us who?
Oh, her
does
name
your
is
makeup?
Quashana. On Instagram, Quashana. She is the bomb. And then Bowtie, which is real. He does it too. Those are the only two people I've ever let touch my face in the DMV, and they do outstanding.
So
I probably could. I'm just saying.
you can't.
You don't know that.
I do know that you don't just sell makeup, you sell hair.
I do sell extensions, bundles, and I actually got a sale going on right now. It's a name your price sale. You know how people be skeptical about hair and certain products. This is an opportunity for people that see all these other people supporting me and want to support. You can name your price as long as it's reasonable.
Right.
And you can get you some
I got
good
$6. What we
good
trying? What we
quality
gonna work
hair.
with?
You can't get nothing.
How much
You
is an
really
average bundle of hair?
An average
For some people
bundle.
who don't know like him.
An average bundle is.
So I couldn't get nothing for $6. I can go to Wawa and get something, just letting you know. But
What do you get?
a sandwich.
A sandwich. We're talking about this bundle.
Quality hair.
Oh, I'm just saying, like when you say name your price.
You know how you
No, but
want
I made it clear that it has to be reasonable. These girls know how much they pay, $500 and up and all that.
But
other
you
stuff.
know how you
pay $500?
A lot of people do. Before I started
If
my
y'all
own
paying
business,
$500 for hair, trust, I will rip the hair off this beard and help you out for $25. Holler at me.
It's people that do
pay
that.
more than that. Pay more
For
than
the
that.
same quality.
Hair.
I got dogs that be shedding all the time. Holler at
Not
me. I
that
got you.
hair. It's
I will go
now,
steal a
if
horse.
you go down, get
I
you
steal a horse.
Okay, so we talking about
Holler at me. You need
You
horse?
heard.
Holler at me. How-
But anyways, the price of the average bundle is usually like $50 for the longer it gets, the more it costs.
So when you say bundles, for people who don't understand,
Okay.
I'm not familiar.
Okay, so a
with
bundle is human hair cut off probably from, there's different types, Brazilian, Malaysian, Cambodian. Like the list can go on and on. There's
Right.
all types, all textures. It's just like a weft with all that person's hair cut off, sewn, made into one bundle, and you sell it.
So
They sell it.
okay, so you sell the hair.
Mhm.
Is this your hair?
This is my
I was gonna ask
this is my hair from the vendor that I use that I chose.
Hold
to
on,
use.
hold on.
But this is a wig. I got it made into
You
a
can't
wig.
tell people that this is my hair and say that this is
No,
me.
she's saying this is her product.
This is my product.
Hair. This is my hair.
My
this is my product.
product. Yes, attractive extensions. This is my product.
This is why Julius couldn't do this.
But the guest we had, Shaquetta, she's the one that made the wig. She does makes wigs for $55. You take her your bundles, it's $55.
Now, is it $55 for you or is
It's $55 for everybody that takes the bundles. Now, if you buy bundles from her,
She
then
been on. Shout out Shaquetta.
you gonna
Anthony.
get charged. You're gonna get charged. Okay. And then the girl that I originally had installed it, her name is Yana. She did it originally.
Yana Cole.
Yes.
What shop is she at?
She's in. She's actually at the same shop that P's in.
Signature Barbershop. Shout out to P. He gonna be back on too.
So yeah, and I'm a very huge person that loves supporting all black business owners, all people that are trying to get it. Cause like I said, we don't support each other. We don't support each other enough. And if I could be an example, I support everybody. These lashes, I sell lashes. I got a girl named Jaleesa that just started doing lashes. I went to her to support her. She came to my launch, supported me. I'm big on supporting other
I did
businesses.
notice. You see yourself in the next 5 years, though.
in the next 5 years, I hope to be working for myself. I hope to have, people say money's not everything. I don't think it's a necessity. So I hope to be well off where my kids don't have to want for nothing. Like, I hope that they make smart decisions, with us having money. And I'm just a laid back person, so I don't ask too much. I'm fine with a flat level house. Like, I'm not gonna go spending no money no crazy way. I just want the most regular life. I don't want people to think, oh, she made it or anything like that. Don't try to rob me and kill me.
I tell you what, only my 10%.
Don't try to rob me.
Turn me back to the old me.
But I just want a happy, healthy life. Yes, that's all. I don't ask for too much.
That's all you ask for. I will look. That was another episode for the culture. We ain't gonna hold her for too much. If you want more information about her, then for one, you should have asked. But for two, go get that book, man. It's coming out in October. Making sense of this mess. Make sense of this mess. And y'all know that was a whole bunch of goddamn mess. When we have dudes up here, we don't get half of that. Like, dudes be like, yeah, nope.
No.
Yeah. But like y'all be like getting elaborate and all that shit.
Yeah, because I think it's a must. People get things mixed up when they don't got all facts.
Right.
I'm cool with giving you the facts so you know what it is. I bet you people won't look at me different now.
Yeah.
Now that they know.
As long as they know, and that's what we here for, man. For one, we here to, like I said, educate and inspire. And I hope that we can understand. If what I got from this is what I need to check into is how to get some of this tax information down, because I spend a lot of money that I want to get back from Uncle Sam. So
should have been doing that.
I'm gonna make sure that I look up into that book and figure that out myself. So again, we appreciate everybody that tuned in. We appreciate our special guest, Miss Tiffany Woods, our special host from the New Bird, Miss Melody Love.